I stole her alien gift. Now she's stuck with my human bloodline. The air shimmered with the strange hum of alien machinery, glowing veins of crystal running like lightning bolts through the cavern's walls. I hadn't meant to trespass, let alone steal anything, but desperation makes fools of men. My name is Rylan, and I was a scavenger on the edge of the Andromeda frontier, a nobody trying to survive on scraps of technology left behind by civilizations far older than humanity. That was the night I stumbled into her temple. The beginning, the forbidden temple. The planet was dead, or so the maps claimed. No life, no danger. But I found the structure hidden beneath sandstorms and crumbling cliffs, a towering spire of obsidian that pulsed like a living heart. My curiosity outweighed my fear. Inside, the temple was alive with whispers. Light bent around me, guiding me deeper until I reached the altar. Floating above it was a crystal unlike any I had ever seen, liquid silver, pulsing with alien energy. And then she appeared. She stepped from the shadows as if woven from starlight. Her eyes a piercing violet that seemed to see through my soul. She was tall, elegant, her hair shifting colors with every flicker of the temple's glow. "You should not be here," she said, her voice calm but sharp like the edge of a blade. I should have run. I should have begged forgiveness. But hunger for power, human weakness, made me bold. "What is it?" I asked, nodding to the crystal. "It is the gift of Aelira," she said. "A sacred bond between my people and the cosmos. To touch it is to inherit generations of strength. But only those of our bloodline may claim it." Her warning only tempted me more. The middle, the theft. When she turned her gaze away, I acted. My hand shot out, seizing the crystal. It burned. Searing light shot through my veins, and I screamed as if my body were being rewritten. The alien woman's eyes widened in horror. "You fool!" she shouted, lunging toward me. But it was too late. The gift sank into me, merging with my very blood. I fell to my knees, my body shaking, vision fractured with starlight. When I looked at my hands, I saw faint silver threads glowing beneath my skin. You can't," she whispered, kneeling before me as if I were something unnatural. "You are not of my people." The gift was meant to be passed from mother to daughter, binding our lineage to the stars. By taking it, you've broken the chain. I laughed bitterly, though fear gnawed at me. "Then I guess it belongs to me now." Her expression hardened, but there was sorrow in her eyes. "No, it belongs to us both. You have tethered me to your bloodline. As long as the gift lives within you, I am bound, to you, and to every descendant that follows." My stomach dropped. The weight of what I had done crashed over me. This wasn't just theft. It was a curse. The conflict, bound by blood. Days turned into weeks. She refused to leave my side. Her name was Serenya, last heir of the Aelira priestesses, guardian of the gift. She explained that our lives were now intertwined. My blood carried fragments of her power, and hers was now tied to humanity through me. At first, I treated her like a jailer. I resented her lectures, her cold stares, her quiet judgment. But survival on the frontier was harsh, and Serenya's abilities, commanding energy, bending light, healing wounds, kept us alive. Yet the gift came with a price. My body strained under its power. Some nights I collapsed, my veins burning silver, and Serenya was forced to steady me, whispering ancient chants to keep the energy from consuming me. "You were not meant to bear this burden," she said one night as I lay shivering by the fire. I forced a weak grin. "Guess I'll just have to get used to it. Humans are stubborn like that." Her lips curved, just slightly, into the ghost of a smile. The turning point. Enemies of the gift. Word spread. raiders, mercenaries. Even rival alien clans caught wind of the human who carried the gift of Aelira. We were hunted across systems, each battle testing the fragile bond between us. In one ambush I nearly died. A plasma blade pierced my side, and I collapsed, bleeding out. Serenya knelt beside me, her hands glowing as she poured her life into mine. "Why?" I whispered, my vision blurring. "Because if you die, the gift dies with you. And so do I." Her voice cracked, betraying the steel she always wore. That was when I realized she wasn't just bound to me by duty. Somewhere along the way, my recklessness had tied us together in ways deeper than blood. The ending, a shared destiny. Months passed. We stopped running. Instead we built. On a forgotten moon, we raised a small settlement, a place where human scavengers and scattered alien wanderers could live without fear. Serenya and I became its guardians, an unlikely pair, united by a mistake that had become our destiny. One evening, as the twin suns set in hues of gold and violet, Serenya stood beside me, watching children chase each other through the dust. "They will carry both of us," she said softly. "Your blood, my gift." A new line, neither wholly human nor wholly Aelira. I looked at her, the woman whose life I had stolen and yet somehow given new meaning. Then maybe I didn't ruin everything. Her hand brushed mine, lingering just long enough to tell me everything words couldn't. "No," she whispered. "You began something neither of us could have imagined." And as the stars rose, I realized I hadn't stolen her gift at all. I had forged a legacy. Months had passed since I first stole the gift, but the word "stole" no longer seemed to fit. What had begun as theft had transformed into something unshakable, something alive. Serenya and I were no longer fugitives. We were builders, protectors. Together we carved a home on a forgotten moon, raising walls of stone and light, a place where exiles, human and alien alike, could rest without fear. The gift pulsed within me now like a second heart, no longer fighting my blood but flowing with it. Serenya's presence steadied me, her chants binding the power each time it threatened to burn me alive. Through her patience and my stubbornness, we learned balance. One evening, under twin suns bleeding violet and gold, I watched children race across the dust fields. Their laughter carried across the settlement, bright and free. Serenya stood beside me, her gaze soft, almost wistful. "They are the proof," she said, her voice like the rustle of wind. "Your recklessness and my duty have created something new. A bloodline neither wholly human nor wholly Aelira, but something greater than both." Her hand brushed against mine, deliberate, unhurried. In that touch lay forgiveness, companionship, and the faintest spark of something deeper. "Then maybe," I said, my throat tight, "I didn't ruin everything after all." Her violet eyes met mine, shimmering with secrets older than stars. "No, Rylan," she whispered. "You began something neither of us could have imagined. Legacy. A future." And as the stars flared above us, I realized the truth. I hadn't stolen her gift. I had shared it. And through that choice or that mistake, we had become bound not by chains, but by destiny itself.